What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. This time this video is sponsored by a company that had reached out to me on both Instagram and here on YouTube. Actually reached out a couple of times, and if you guys know me, I'm really selective on who I choose to do any sponsorships with. These guys reached out to me and they wanted to send me some lighting, and I wanted to help my dad out a little bit on his build, his '05 Cat Eye Silverado build. And I asked him, I said, hey, you guys have any taillights for our '05 Chevy Silverado? They said yes, and we have them right here already. They sent them out in like 2 days, and they're here. So I want to give special thanks and a special shout out to Hawkglow for contacting me and sponsoring the very first sponsored part on the '05 Cat Eye Chevy. Now, obviously, the truck right now just has the stock halogen factory GM taillights on it, and we are going to be replacing those with these brand new LEDs. Now, we've got them right here. Let's go ahead, crack these bad boys open, and take a look and see what we've got. We got the installation instructions right here. Pretty self-explanatory, full LEDs except for the reverse light. You do have to have your own LED bulb, which we will get that in there as well. It does come with a set of white gloves if you'd like to do the white glove service on whatever vehicle you are working on. And here's one of the taillights right here, wrapped up in a nice amount of bubble wrap. Built-in resistors on these guys, so you guys shouldn't have to be adding any aftermarket resistors to them, and it's all plug and play. All these just plug in to the existing plugs on your OEM lights, and we've got these guys right here. Now, these are just a clear lens black housing with the LED C-bar right here. So this is going to be the running light. These are going to be probably stop and turn signal lights right here, and then you put your reverse light in. So just a basic clean set of taillights to go on the truck. Now, this truck is a really nice darker gray, so I think it's going to look pretty good as opposed to these red lights. Red lights don't look terrible, but the gray lights or the black lights are going to look a whole lot better on this darker paint job. Now, installing these bad boys is super simple. First things first, you want to drop your tailgate. Second thing, you've got one screw up here and one screw down here. Two screws literally hold these taillights on. Take the screws out, you pop the taillight out, and that's super easy to get to. Phillips head screwdriver, and you want to get in here and just unscrew the top, unscrew the bottom. These are really short screws. Make sure you don't lose them because it is hard to find replacements that actually work. Simple as that, and all you have to do is usually pull the taillight out. Sometimes it's held in by some kind of a clip, so you might want to just play with it a little bit. And once you pop it out enough, it'll come out for you. It does have a clip that holds it into this top part, so this clip right here kind of really holds it in there. So you have to potentially get a body trim tool and pop it out that way. But we've got our factory connections back here. They just twist off like so. And there is your stock taillight housing out of the truck. Now, I've always gotten into the habit of cleaning up behind the taillight because it does get dirty back there. So just grab some detail spray, microfiber cloth, just clean the painted edge area. And install, super simple. You just want to make sure you pull the bulbs out of your factory harness, and you're going to want to go ahead and just plug the connectors in where the back of your taillight connects to. And then you're going to have to either get an LED reverse light or put the reverse light back in that you had before. So super simple, just like plugging in a light bulb. And just like that, taillight's back in, and before you screw it back down, get everything back to being nice and tight, you always want to check, make sure that all the functionalities work. All right, turn signal functionality, everything looks like it works, and the light is completely installed. And here we compare both sides. We've got the brand new Hawkglow LED light on the right, and we've got the OEM light on the left. And you can see there's a huge difference in the way it looks. Not only does it kind of get rid of that bubble looking taillight that these trucks came out with. It smooths that out, makes it look a little bit more clean. The black housing looks really good with the gray, and the fitment is actually pretty nice for an aftermarket taillight. I'm not gonna lie, most of them have a huge gap on the bottom, on the top, and even around the sides and the edges like that, but the fitment on this one is pretty good, and it just kind of brings a little bit different look to the truck, and like I said, blends in pretty well with the gray paint. And naturally the installation for the other side is going to be the exact same, so I'm going to go ahead and get that done real quick, and I will show you guys the finished product on how it looks with both of the taillights on the truck. And the other side's in just like that. Super simple. Takes like 10 minutes to swap out these taillights on these trucks. Really, really easy to do, and they look really good. Need to upgrade the LED reverse lights, but otherwise these lights look absolutely fantastic on this body style truck, and really looks good with a darker paint color. Now there's other options that you could probably do if you want to do a project, split them open, color match the inside, stuff like that, but for the moment looks really good just as a factory aftermarket option for the cat eye. And here they both are, lit up, fully functioning, turn signals, running lights, brake lights, all that good stuff. Even got your little side marker LED right there. Completely compliant and a nice little aftermarket or even an OEM plus type of look to these trucks. Most vehicles these days have a bar shaped LED on their taillights, so kind of makes it blend right in with a modern day newer vehicle. And there we have it, guys, a set of taillights from Hawkglow LED. Now they sell taillights, headlights, bulbs, everything LED that you could really need for your vehicle. So all you have to do is just go to their website. The link will be down in the description, and put in your vehicle, year, make, and model, and see what they've got available for you. Definitely check them out. Huge thanks to them for sending these taillights over. They look great on this truck, and yeah, I think it turned out very, very nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you're looking for any LED lights for whatever vehicle you may own, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Shoot me a thumbs up if you don't mind. It helps the channel out tremendously, and we've got more stuff coming for both, well, all three of the trucks on this property right now. Be sure you follow my social medias down in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. All right, now that it is completely dark outside, let's do a quick illumination check here. This is just with the park lights on. As you can see, plenty of illumination out the back of the light. Here is the C-bar, looking nice and crisp. Other side also looking nice and crisp. Completely solid, not a flaw in the light. Looks really, really nice at night. And we'll throw on the hazards for a nice, bright turn signal. Of course, these are LED, so you could literally only see them from straight behind you. When you get off to the side, you can no longer see them. That's just how LEDs work. Go ahead and turn the lights back off. Brake light test. Nice and bright. Park lights back on. Brake lights. Nice and bright.